Hey YouTube, it's Nick here. Today I want to reintroduce my podcast, Constructive Conversations. I started this podcast in August of 2023 and now we're in September of 2024. We have 17 episodes out already, and lately, over the last few guests, I've been shifting and expanding the scope of the podcast. So we've gone from construction-based communication strategies. I want to expand that because I found that we're talking to some really interesting people that have a lot to share beyond just communication between contractors and customers. So let me explain to you the new intention behind the podcast. The intention of the podcast is to explore the mindset and actionable strategies that empower entrepreneurs to achieve holistic success while inspiring listeners to confidently pursue their own ambitious dreams. So I'm going to break that down, but I'm going to tell you the reason why I do this podcast is because 10 years ago, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew that was my passion, that was aligned with my character, that's what I should be doing, but I had no idea where to start. I didn't have role models, I didn't have the guidance, and most of all, I didn't have the confidence to go out and do it on my own. So what did I do? I ended up getting a job, which I don't regret. I learned a lot there, but it would take 10 years for me to finally get to the point where I had the confidence to start. And deep down, I knew all along that's what I wanted to be doing. So my hope is that through this podcast, through interviewing successful entrepreneurs, we can find out what did it take? Where did they get their confidence? What did it take for them to keep going in those moments of, doubt, uncertainty, all the challenges that come with business? So we're going to have a broader range of guests on the podcast. We have some really fascinating guests lined up. I think this is going to be valuable to entrepreneurs, wannabe entrepreneurs who are just getting started or who are on that path to get there, and even just people who want to improve their lives. Because what I really want to get down to is the actionable strategies. That's the key word. Because, talk is cheap. We can talk all day about theories and suggestions and, some people call it shelf help. What I want to get down to is what are the actions that people took? What can we take away from others' experience and use that, to skip the amount of time? Instead of taking 10 years, can we do it in 1 year? Instead of 1 year, can we do it in 1 month? So what are the actual action steps that you need to take? So I'm going to document that in the Constructive Conversations podcast. So keep looking out for new episodes. And we're also going to be putting lots of clips on here on the YouTube channel. So hopefully those are helpful and they're just quick and digestible for people to watch those as well. All right, this is Nick. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested in the Constructive Conversations podcast, and we will see you on the next episode.